wait. For you niggas just cap, wait. I'm married, designer the jeans, wait. I could pretend in these. You niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap. I get a rush for that bag. You niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap. I get a rush for that bag. I got tired of these niggas, bro, gon' bang, get the drop on these niggas. Finger fuck on a Nina, I ain't got time, I just fuck on her face. Bag, wait, for you niggas just cap, wait. I'm married, designer the jeans, wait. I could pretend in these. You niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap. I get a rush for that bag. You niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap. I get a rush for that bag. I got tired of these niggas, bro, gon' bang, get the drop on these niggas. Finger fuck on a Nina, I ain't got time, I just fuck on her face. Bag, wait, for you niggas just cap, wait. I'm married, designer the jeans, wait. I could pretend in these. You niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap, you niggas cap.
Then that means that it's going to be a completely different power dynamic. Yep. However, if you show me that you are available to me, and even if I don't get to you at that particular time, even if I wait, even if it takes a little bit of time for this thing to mature, she's going to have way more adoration, respect, and love for that person that chose her as a result of the person that she wants versus the person that she had to settle for because he was just looking to get her. She'll never respect the person that chase her. She will never respect. Now, listen, I think that works for a dude that's just willing to hit and walk away. If you're chasing a woman or you're trying to get to her and you hit it and it was just a thing, that's a different thing. But if you're talking about having a true longer term thing with her, whether it's a relationship, a situationship, or whatever, she'll never respect you if you are the person that was chasing her and then she wound up having to settle for you. It'll never work, ever.
That's when I say women are dumb, because on the flip side of this, if you don't show these bitches too much attention, they think you aloof, nonchalant, like all that shit. I get this shit all the time that I'm nonchalant, and I attempt to show more, and then they be like, "You clingy now." And
no,
like, you gotta find no. Mika. I have not talked. Oh, Mika, it's all you, Mika. Though I'm listening.
You got it. Go.
No, you speaking from the gut. You all right?
Fuck you, Kim.
No, Quentin, you are definitely a nice guy, but I know you. When somebody tell you that you're doing something, you're gonna go overdo it.
No, that's not the argument. The argument is who likes who more.
And you're gonna be like, see this, and so now it becomes.
Just for the record, Kim reinforced that with not head nod.
So. I did.
Yeah, no, Kim, I want to hear what you got to say, Kim.
Okay, let me preface this by saying Quentin is a good dude, and he's gonna try. But he's a little petty. So Mika, you're right.
Whatever, man. Let's move on. Man.
How you doing, or you check on her or whatever like that, and she just keep it just like, let's just say for example, she just keep it 100% professional, right? Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for checking on me, and she just keep it like that. Leave her alone, because it'll then start to borderline on harassment. Because if she wants you, she gonna let you know. Hey, whatever. She'll. I see what you. Say something. It's gonna be a thing. She's gonna. Listen, a man pursuing a woman is two different things depending on whether she likes you or not. If she likes you, then is pursuing. It's trying to get to her, trying to get her attention. If she don't like you, it's harassment. Two different men gonna get two different labels depending on how she see you. So you're going to have to be able to read the fucking room. And if she don't throw that hint back, if she not real with you, and it's okay if a woman is like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, where you been at? Why you ain't checked on me?" That shit is dope. If a man is doing that shit too much, that shit is harassment. And so you're gonna have to be able to balance. That's why for men to be able to determine whether or not a woman likes them or not based off of how she responds to them.
There you have it. You will know if a woman likes you based on the way she responds to you. Yes, but like I say, it's all gray area with the women. What will qualify you as a bona fide man to say, "Hey, you like me," and the way these brothers operate, you like me because I have X, Y, Z, and I give it to you. So what would I have in my power to disqualify you? They don't have it. That's a big problem without the Pussycat Facts report. Big problem.
For men to be able to determine whether or not a woman likes them or not based off of how she responds to them. If she not responding to you and which she really truly checking for you, leave her the fuck alone, bro. Just leave her alone.
I knew The last person I dated didn't fuck with me when she picked me up from the airport late.
can
So
tell
Carrie,
whether a woman is-
you're absolutely right. But a lot of women don't want to. A lot of women don't want to be that vulnerable.
There you go. Vulnerable. What does vulnerable mean? On this panel, it don't mean shit. See, because vulnerable is the Pussycat Facts report. Other than that, you might as well forget it. If you can't get that out of a woman, her Pussycat Facts report, everything else is straight garbage, King. Plain, what's good?
Right, because
or we feel like, well, he should know, or he should this, but I get it.
Yeah, no, I think you should be. I think you should be straight up. A lot of women, you know what I think it is? They're afraid of rejection, right? So if I'm vulnerable, then that puts me in a space where he might be truthful, with me, and then he might say, I don't really, like you like that.
Now, what she is saying is 100% true, but not the vulnerabilities that she's talking about. But she is true. It's the trick. It's the darkest secret of all women. If women was able to give, and I'm not saying just walk around with it, but the man you've been having sex with, if you give that man the Pussycat Facts report, that's something you don't want to do because he may judge you and see you a different way. She ain't lied.
Yeah, no, I think you should be. I think you should be straight up. A lot of women, you know what I think it is? They're afraid of rejection.
Yeah, that was the lie. I think you should be straight up. Why would a woman be straight up with her Pussycat Facts report? If it turns out she got a bad Pussycat Facts report, right? You're gonna treat her different, and she don't want that. So she rather hide the truth from you, black man.
Or we feel like, well, he should know, or he should this, but I get it.
Yeah, no, I think you should be. I think you should be straight up. A lot of women, you know what I think it is? They're afraid of rejection. Right. So if I'm vulnerable, then that puts me in a space where he might be truthful, with me. And then he might say, I don't really.
Now, she's speaking the truth, but that's when you turn this whole story around on everybody on the panel because they're all fake. And if everybody could take this Pussycat Facts report, then we will have an order of who gets to speak, who gets laughed at. You got 4 women up there. Everybody ain't got a good Pussycat Facts report. It just don't work that way. See? So it's horrible how they run circles around these men. It is horrible.
I get it.
Yeah, no, I think you should be. I think you should be straight up. A lot of women, you know what I think it is? They're afraid of rejection. Right. So if I'm vulnerable, then that puts me in a space where he might be truthful, with me. And then he might say, I don't really, like you like that. I don't want this, that. And a lot of women don't want to deal with that. So they just stay closed off. And it's kind of like what.
It's kind of like, and then I'll wait for his leave.
That's why I said I understood
what
Molly was saying.
And wait.
Right. You know that man. You know most black men, they like pussy, but they don't care about what the pussy is like. So you're happy that he don't know how bad you've mistreated your pussy, the things that you did to your body. You're happy that he doesn't know anything about that. As much as you say black men or men, all they care about is box, give him your Pussycat Facts report. He'll show you how much he cares about box. He cares about good, well-maintained box.
That's why I don't believe in like overly pursuing a woman. I just don't believe it because I just think that she'll let you know if she with it or not. And if not, just be amicable and move on, and y'all can just be cool and life is good. Like life is still gonna be good for everybody. But you never have to cross that threshold to where shit get uncomfortable.
I think the woman should respond and reciprocate. And I think that our beauty in being a woman is in our vulnerability.
What?
And I think that our beauty in being a woman is in our vulnerability.
Our beauty in being a woman is vulnerable. Ma'am, you mind running this Pussycat Facts report? That'll show me how beautiful you are.
Reciprocate. And I think that our beauty in being a woman is in our vulnerability. So, but you have to be confident in that. You have to be okay if this man doesn't choose you. You need to know that within yourself, you are right. It's just not a match.
Right. You can just literally you can just be upfront. But a lot of women don't want to do that because they don't really want the answer. And you already kind of know. Well, women usually know
I
that.
think that it's so prevalent. I think that it works so much for women, and I don't think that women really give themselves enough credit. I think that it works so much for women that a lot of times they'll even ask, "How do these girls get these high value guys? How do they get the top of the top and stuff?" I think it's because they put themselves in the spaces and they shoot their fucking shot. Men will fucking go for a lot of things that y'all don't think that they're gonna go for, but the fact that they put themselves in them spaces and they shoot their shot, that's exactly why. Have y'all ever seen a lot of times that the same woman get with this guy and then she'll move over and she would get with this guy, whatever, and it's because she had the fucking hotel. It's because she had the Four Seasons waiting on that nigga. It's because they know that he coming in and his plane is coming in at that particular time. It's because they be in the spaces. Now, listen, I have been to enough basketball games,
interest. However,
Why do we always
when
talk
women are so
about the top of the page?
aggressive or shooting their shot first, some men do tend to think, what other men is she trying to pursue? So I think y'all like that in theory, but y'all still start wondering, if she's coming at me like this, what other men is she approaching like that?
Unbelievable. There you go. Women trying to tell men what they think like. This is a major, major problem. Don't even want to bear witness to your own thoughts, thinking that she can cross over to your lane. That's why we all know over here, Pussycat Facts report, you can't think like this. You can't think like a man. Man is way more sophisticated. No, you can't think like a Pussycat Facts report. Don't even try. But that's why I say, Anton got all this money and this bitch can actually think like you? I think not.
But y'all still start wondering, if she's coming at me like this, what other men is she approaching like that?
Yeah, that could be true too.
Wow. This nigga agreed to that shit. Unbelievable.
Wondering, if she's coming at me like this, what other men is she approaching like that?
Yeah, that could be true too.
Maybe.
But when we talk about this, we always like talk about like women and like the top tier dudes. That's where like putting them in spaces and fucking 5-star hotels and at NBA games. That's not the norm. A normal nigga chasing a normal regular bitch. That's not what it looks like.
But my point,
that's not what it looks
that's
like.
exactly what it looks like.
No, that's not true. It's the same shit with Kevin saying, like, why do we keep going to the top nigga and these bitches want? Oh, that's not the norm.
It's applicable.
Normal fucking 4 women. And niggas are shooting they shot at them, and
they absolutely are. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can take that same example and you can scale it down to whatever it is that you're talking about. Whether you're going to the fucking cigar bar,
you have these bitches who think they the top of the shit. And what are you talking? No one's picking them. They can talk all this shit they want, but they sitting their ass at home by themselves. That bitch we just listened to is single.
I bet you. But my point is that
she gets
women that go outside and place themselves in proximity to guys.
She get dick.
Women that go outside,
she get a couple of dollars here and there, and she gets some dick, and she goes back to the streets. Bye.
Women that go outside on a smaller scale that go into some of these spaces, whether you go to the cigar bar, whether you go to the restaurant, whether you go to skating or whatever. Man, look, bro, I've seen women just the other weekend, the last time that I went skating, women that I would never fucking look at. They jumped on them skates and they was moving us like it just was like, damn, she kind of a vibe. And then when I got outside and I went back to my truck, I was like, man, I would never fuck with a chick like that. Like when she got off them skates.
Brother, you are not the example. Brother. Wow. It's whatever, man. You are not the example. You can't place yourself in the situation of every other man. Everybody have their own privileges and their disadvantages. It don't work like that. You're only speaking from a money perspective. You know, I mean, for the most part, in the real world, women are actually useful, resourceful, clever, cheats the system. Very powerful individuals, you know, but you guys place these bitches on some, you should pay to fuck them. And you have all these guidelines in place that they should be able to follow. And they still don't. It don't make sense.
But my point is that when they were in proximity, it was like, damn, you know, and one girl's like, hey, come skate with me or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And it was just a different type of shit. And it like, I'm telling you, bro, proximity, absolutely. The problem with a lot of women is that they are in the house and they are not outside. Proximity will absolutely get women that may not be a fucking 10 or may not even be a 9. It 100% will get them in the spaces where men will choose them. Now, what they do after they get in front of the guys, whether or not they're the type of person that the guy want to continue to talk to, is a completely different conversation. But to get the opportunity, it 100% works every time.
Like I said, women to get the opportunity to have sex with men for money and men take care of them, we're missing all the other factors. It's whatever, man. You'll send your brothers out there to get with women who have bad vaginas that can't even reproduce, that have other people's blood in their body. You'll send men out on some straight dummy missions with their money. That's not cool.
Every time.
But you've said many times on the internet that people who marry, they're not just this random, some girl put you in the spot. It's like a friend pool, you know somebody that knows somebody, we go to church and know somebody, go like it's that. It's
right,
not
that's called going outside.
I don't know, man. I will say society has changed, but damn, to meet a woman, if it gotta be this complicated, man. Dang, these guys are sick.
Pool, you know somebody that knows somebody, we go to church and know somebody, go like it's that.
Right, that's called going outside.
It's not a random bitch in a cigar lounge being thirsty.
Bro, it happens every day.
They're not getting married. They're fucking getting fucked.
We're not talking about getting married.
Okay. That's different. All right.
I just what they do afterwards is a whole nother conversation. I'm
fucking
saying
bitches is so easy though. Like, nigga, like if that's you know what I mean. Like,
listen, I'm not having any pushback for that. I'm not debating you on that. I agree. It is easy. A lot of times guys don't get them because they're not outside either. But all I'm saying is when women go outside and they place themselves in proximity of guys and they network effectively, they a lot of times do get opportunities. If y'all think that a lot of these women that may not even be like 10s and 9s, it's not getting fucked on, they are. Women get way more sex than men, no matter what they look like. And a lot of times
women are dumb and they're fucking sluts. Not all of them.
There you have it, man. Let's move on, man.
It's not about stress.
I got a little bit of playtime. Let's move on. I was just starting up. Let's move on.
Good. How are you? What's your name?
I'm doing well. My name is Shaniqua. You actually picked me on Instagram and then hung up on me.
Why hung up on you?
Yeah, like the little the live hung up or something. Oh. I don't even really know how to join. So let's just.
You look good. You got good light. You pretty. You ready?
You. I am. I'm nervous. Like my heart is beating. I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Don't be nervous, girl.
I'm nervous. My heart is beating. I've been wanting to get on Kendra G for a long time. Ma'am, have you been having sex in between then? No, I haven't been having any sex. Ma'am, your life is that pathetic that you just... Well, I've been waiting for the right guy, so you'll find the right guy on Kendra G single app. Well, I'm just trying anything at this point. Ma'am, you are that pathetic? No, well, I'm just trying to get my channel off the ground. Ma'am, what is the right answer? Why are you here?
I am. I'm nervous. Like my heart is beating. I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Don't be nervous, girl. How old are you, Shaniqua?
All new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
I am actually going to be 35 September the 30th.
Okay. And where are you calling us from?
I'm in Houston right now. So Houston, Texas is my heart, but I live in Atlanta right now. Okay. I'm born and raised in a little bitty small country town called Love Lady, Texas.
Okay. So Shaniqua, 35, Atlanta. You calling us from Houston, but live in Atlanta. Do you have any kids?
I have one nugget. I was married to my high school sweetheart.
Okay, how old is your child?
My nugget is 13.
Okay, how did you get divorced?
I've been divorced for 10 years now.
Okay.
Dang, got that man on child support. Heavy.
You're sweet as pie. You can tell you're really sweet.
Sweet as pie? Ma'am, the next question should be, are you drawing child support from that man? Fuck you mean sweet as pie?
You get divorced?
I've been divorced for 10 years now.
Okay, you're sweet as pie. You can tell you're really sweet.
Thank you.
And what do you do for a living?
So I'm in experiential marketing. I own an experiential marketing agency. I'm an event manager, and I travel the world as a host event manager for Fortune 500 companies.
So
there you have it, black man. There you have it. Some old psycho bitch.
Man, yeah. Manager, and I travel the world as a host event manager for Fortune 500 companies.
So you're experiential marketing. All right. So we got Shaniqua, 35. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra. I just want to be loved. So I just want somebody real loving, caring, somebody with integrity, like somebody that believes in traditions, like values, morals, somebody that has like confidence. And when they walk in a room, you just know they're a king. I want a strong leader because I don't mind standing up, but I know how to stand down. I always say I love to dance till my feet hurt. I love to laugh till I create abs, and I love to swim in waters that I can see through. So I want somebody that's aligned in that.
Okay. There you have it, black man. Now, I say she deserves it. I say she works hard. I say she makes money, and I say she should purchase that shit. Because man, this is a lot. She travels the world.
I want a strong leader because I don't mind standing up, but I know how to stand down. I always say I love to dance till my feet hurt. I love to laugh till I create abs, and I love to swim in waters that I can see through. So I want somebody that's aligned in that.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers. I love kids, but I don't want numerous like baby mamas. Because I don't want to have to deal with like a lot of different personalities. I already have to deal with a lot of different personalities in my career. So I don't want to have to deal with that at home. I want somebody that don't mind getting their hands dirty. So I like mud bugging and like riding horses and things like, I don't know if y'all know what mud bugging is, but like 4-wheelers and like things like that. I like to build. So I don't want nobody that's like stiff.
Yeah, you have it, black man. There you have it, man. Come on, let's go. Cook.
I don't want nobody that lack confidence either, because I want them to be able to appreciate life, okay, and love to live.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Well, I'm a 6-foot girl. I don't mind. I'm a tall girl. But
that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. You're a 6-foot Amazon.
Well, I'm a 6-foot girl. I don't mind. I'm a tall girl. But I really don't mind what they look like. I just want them to have an amazing smile. Like, I just want somebody that's like effervescent. Just like, I don't know. I don't mind what they look like. Honestly.
Ma'am, if you don't mind what men look like, why don't you have a man? Well, nobody lives up to my standards. Do you have sex? Yeah, well, everybody got needs.
I just want an effervescent person.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I just want to be ambitious. Like, I just really want him to be ambitious.
There you go, black man. All you got to do is be ambitious. Psych. That's why you can never have a conversation with these people. They won't even say what they want.
Make a certain amount of money?
I just want to be ambitious. Like, I just really want him to be ambitious and goal-oriented. I'm not worried about what you make. I just want you to be stable and ambitious and want more out of life.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Ma'am, the man who work at McDonald's is stable. What are you talking about?
I wish I would have wore something different. Let's see. Maybe I should keep it this way. Should I prop up the phone? I don't know.
I gotta stand. I gotta see. Okay. Look like you're in shape. You. I say you look tiny. All right.
Hey, yo, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, if you done had as many boxes as we've had, if you done been through all the gross events and all that, like all this shit is like what they call preliminary bullshit, man. Like you can still make love to this woman and she bleed on you tonight. Like all this is bullshit. What ain't bullshit is her career and her money. Is she willing to give that up? But she could bleed on you and gross you out tonight. Like all this turning around and all that shit. You got to be well versed to know, like, this is preliminary shit. That woman can bleed on you and be like, oops.
Okay. I always say, you always know somebody like their body. They'll give me a 360 Kendra Cam job. You look good.
Thank you.
When was your last relationship?
It was a year ago. I was after my divorce. I was in like a 7-year relationship. I'm like a long-term type of girl. But yeah, I was in a very long relationship. I want to date to marry. Like I don't want to be out here just dating frivolously. I just want to date somebody and hopefully date to marry. So yeah, it's been about a year, that relationship.
Okay, and you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we speaking of. But I don't share myself with people like that.
There you have it. She don't have sex. You see what I'm saying? So she's a fun-loving person who uses the rose toy on herself. Self-admitted, she uses the rose toy. So I don't know, man. Let me ask her a question. Ma'am, you taking any questions? So when you no, I'm a professional. So when you use the rose toy, do you find it tougher for men to help you climax or whatever the case is? No, I don't find that so. I'm a professional. I don't find that so. Why do you ask? Because when you use the rose toy, obviously you got to use your imagination at some point. And I find it hard to believe that when you use your imagination, it's you touching on a man, loving on a man, when you are imagining this sexcapade with your rose toy. It really doesn't, your mind doesn't compute you touching on a man in that instance. So you loving on a man is based on what? How you can open your legs for him, right? And you make sure that you buzz your pussy with a rose toy so that you can be numb to that temptation, right? Ma'am, let me ask you this final question. Do you think that make you a good person? Well, I don't think it has nothing to do. But why you can't save yourself for a man? And why he can't be the pleasure for you? I know I went over my questions, my fault.
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on unleashing American oil from North Dakota and
Last time you was intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we speaking of.
Hey, yo, that's why I try to teach you niggas, even though we don't have any viewership, but I try to teach you niggas. Yo, ask a woman one day. See, I have. Ask a woman one day, when you buzzing your pussy with a machine, right? Like, do you ever think on how you're touching on a man? You'll be fascinated.
Intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we speaking of. But I don't share myself with people like that.
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
My ex, like I don't talk about. I mean,
okay.
There we go. I mean, that's it. She was so confident about everything. I know y'all don't understand this type of talk. She was so confident about everything else, her work, what she want out of a man. Bring this pussy into play. Now she's dumbfounded. Bitch, that's all you got unless you giving her money. You giving a man money? No, then that's all you got. Damn, she ain't got no hair.
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
My ex, like I don't talk about. I mean,
okay, for it. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Because I think I'm amazing. I feel like
See that? See how quick we get back to amazing? But when it comes to this pussy, like I said, who knows, man? I hope the bitch pussy is healthy, smell good, and worthwhile, but just you never know. That bitch could bleed on you tonight, man. I'm sorry.
Everybody's gonna love me. I feel like I'm susceptible to love bombing. I think that's a flaw of mine. Because once I let my guard down, I'm like, oh, you love me.
Hold on. She got fake eyes. Hold on. Ain't that a bitch? This bitch is fake as hell, but she got her titties out and she turned up her ass around. That should be good enough. But she wants you to have a house, a car, a summer villa. She wants you to have it all. You got the same thing she got. A human body.
I gotta work on. Not. So I think my biggest flaw is once I fall in love, I get a little clingy. I want to be in my man's skin and like.
That's a lie. The bitch says she travels the world. The bitch is a liar.
I get a little clingy. I want to be in my man's skin and like. So I think that's a huge flaw. And I think another huge flaw is that I work really hard and I won't stop until I let my guard down for somebody. Like,
hello, she just said she works really hard and travels the world. How are you clingy? Bitch is a liar, dog. Now, do we like that? Yes. Lie. Lie while you take your panties down. Lie while you fucking lie. Believe that I don't know that you're lying. Just play the game. These bitches think you niggas are stupid, I tell you.
I'm going to work. And if I feel like someone's not putting like the pressure or putting their time in, like I'm not going to let my work go.
Okay. All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I like hard and I love harder. Like I'm gonna put everything I have into the relationship with somebody that I even give my time to. Like I said, I stand up, but I definitely know when to stand down. I grew up in a very traditional Southern family. And so that's what I want. I want someone with traditions, morals, someone that likes to laugh, smile. That's just loving, and I'm gonna reciprocate the energy. Like whatever you give me, I'm gonna give them back.
Okay.
Damn. I'm gonna say this is a waste of a woman because I believe she got the love and nature to pay for a man. She should come to the man auction because she needs somebody to fit everything that she wants to do. And if she pays for it, I got brothers that'll follow that. You pay my brothers, you'll get that man that you're looking for. I think that's one of the biggest problems that's happening to black women. That they believe that they should get all of that shit right there without them paying for it. When if you pay for it, you most definitely gonna get it. Yes, there are instances where you can get beat. Yes. But for the most part, making that offer to a man is way more attractive. He's willing to take that dance. Oh, I'm getting money and your pussy? Oh, what you want to do? Travel the world? Oh, you want to be clingy? Oh, and you're gonna make sure you got that money for me on the first? Oh. You women, like, times have changed, black woman. You know you ain't good enough for these type of men. And I'm telling you, even the men that you know you're not good enough for, offer them some money to put up with your shit. I believe you have a better chance. I think you're just misplaying your whole hand. So stupid. Offer the high value man $2,500 a month to be your man. And you'll have a high value man. You don't know what he'll do for you. You just caught up in the fact that you're not willing to pay and you rather be alone. And that's fine. Men will find a way. Just like you'll find some eggplant. But you'll come up here on Kendra G talking about you want all of this.
Because I like hard and I love harder. Like I'm gonna put everything I have into the relationship with somebody that I even give my time to. Like I said, I stand up, but I definitely know when to stand down. I grew up in a very traditional Southern family. And so that's what I want. I want someone with traditions, morals, someone that likes to laugh, smile. That's just loving, and I'm gonna reciprocate the energy. Like whatever you give me, I'm gonna give them back.
Okay.
No. Sweeten the pot. Say, I'm going to make sure I give you pussy whenever you ask. I'm going to make sure I do this and that and the third. Fuck your character. Like, you could never be funny. Long as you fucking me, we good. Like, are you kidding me? You could never laugh. Or you could laugh all day. I don't give a fuck. Like, are you kidding me? But black men believe the same, sis. I know you might think it's just me, but black men believe the same thing. It's just that your presentation is off. You only have certain things, put it out there. Okay, you don't want to give the money up, give your pussy up, put it out there. No, because everybody gonna come get this milkshake. All right, ain't that what you want? All that attention? Well, it gets overwhelming after a while. Bitch, what do you want? You on Kendra G so thousands of people could see you.
Hey, all right. So we got Shaniqua, 35. What's the age range you want to date, baby?
I think my age and older. I'll say I'll stop at like 50 because I think I can handle a mature relationship. But I think that's like my limit.
50.
What is a mature relationship? Please explain that to me. What is a mature relationship? Ma'am, you ain't got nobody right now. So please tell me what is a mature relationship. Hello? Fuck is a mature relationship? What is I mean, why do we start putting these extras on it? Black women are fucked up.
Because I think I can handle a mature relationship. But I think that's like my limit.
50?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you said you're on the dating app. What's your name on the dating app?
It's my name, Shaniqua Martin.
So she's on the app. She's on Instagram. She's on YouTube. She's chasing Kendra around to throw her titties on cam. Love is love, sis. I hope my niggas find you and knock you down. I truly do. I want everybody happy. I hope niggas knock you down and you know. I mean, that shit you looking for, I'm not sure that your looks and your financial things that you want out of a man, all that shit comes together. I'm not sure about that. Are you a roster type woman? No, I'm not. That's why I was telling you, Prince, I just use my rose toy all the time. Right. You have no sort of need for a man. You make money and you fuck yourself. You get massages? Oh, so you pay to get touched as well? Oh, you get your hair done? How long take me about 2 hours to get my hair. So you pay to get your head touched. You just pay for every sort of thing that's on your body besides a man. Ma'am, is it safe to say you batshit crazy? No, I'm just waiting for the right man. And that's the story of the black woman, fellas. The bitch pays to get touched in every way, but won't pay a man to follow her program. Pay for a rose toy. Pay to get her head and her scalp touched when she get her hair done. Pay for a massage. Pay to get her feet touched. Pay to get her hands touched. I mean, these bitches are crazy, man. I know y'all don't understand it, but I'm just telling you from a pay perspective. They paying for everything a man could do, and you could still be your fun, bubbly. Look how fun she try to be when a man ain't around.
500 companies.
So your experimental market works in a
be loved. So I just want somebody real loving, caring, somebody with integrity, like somebody that believes in traditions, like values, morals, somebody that has like confidence. And when they walk in the room, you just know they're a king. I want a strong leader because I don't mind standing up, but I know how to stand down. I always say I love to dance till my feet hurt. I love to laugh till I create abs, and I love to swim in waters that I can see through. So I want somebody that's aligned in that.
Okay.
There you go, players. I know if she pay one of you brothers about $2,500 a month, you'll do all that shit. I know it. And she gotta fuck you? Oh, I know you mess around, fall in love with this woman. But she don't know what she's doing. But like I say, I hope that she could get that. I really do. But I think she's just misplaying it. Let's say she made love to some guys in the past year or two or whatever, and it didn't work out. Safe to say your pussy ain't shit? I mean, what is it about you? With all that being said, what you do have is you have some money. Let that be your guide of life. If your character ain't shit and your pussy ain't shit, but it's fun to play with, and so brother could, well, maybe it was good this time and then it ain't good after that, or you lose your lust or whatever that you think men don't give a fuck about. You know, I think you putting that wallet out front, he'll be willing to deal with it. You know, you like your sex sessions real quick all the time. You climax quick in like 5 minutes, so it'd be all fast all the time. You know, after 5 minutes, you climax, you all down, because that's the same way you be when you buzz your rose toy. So a nigga's supposed to think he nailed you to the cross. I mean, these bitches are ruthless, fam. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Woo! You want to talk about some ruthless people that walk around with fake shit all over their body smiling. Unbelievable. Ma'am, if you was that sweet, you would have somebody. I'm sorry. Fuck all that. Oh, I forgot. Damn, your pussy ain't shit.
What are your deal breakers? Okay, you look like you're in shape. I say you look tiny. All right. Okay. Woo. I always say you always know somebody like their body. They'll give me a 360 Kendra Cam job. You look good.
Thank you.
When was your last relationship?
It was a year ago. I was after my divorce. I was in like a 7-year relationship. I'm like a long-term type of girl. But yeah, I was in a very long relationship.
Here we go. Let's go. Hold on. Here we go. This the part right here. Let's cook, player. Oh man, I don't got my right sound effects on that. But anyway, let's go.
I want to date to marry. Like, I don't want to be out here just dating frivolously.
I want to date to marry. Well, ma'am, what do you do about making love?
I just want to date somebody and hopefully date to marry. So yeah, it's been about a year, that relationship.
Okay, and you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we're speaking of. But I don't.
So you just fuck yourself.
Myself.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we're speaking of. But I don't share myself with people like that.
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
My ex, like I don't talk.
Okay.
My,
for 3.
There you have it, black man. This woman had to be asked, when's the last time you had sex with a human being? Because these bitches just start fucking machines more regular.
So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
Unfucking real. How's that even? How did we get here? How did we get here?
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
Unreal. And I'm supposed to not believe bitches are weirdos. You niggas are crazy. I gotta ask you. That's just like you. I gotta ask you, when was you with a person? Because you worried about buzzing your own pussy all day.
But I don't share myself.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Myself included, if that's what we're speaking of. But I don't share myself with people like that.
Okay. So you don't have to answer this question, but do you want to share the last time you was with a person?
My ex, like I don't talk.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
There you have it, black man. Well, fuck more you want from me. Let's move on real quick. Let's see what else I got, man. This is outright crazy. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, so did y'all see the Shannon Sharp shit? Yo, Plane. I hope Plane is here.
Is I'm writing down all the days that I'm going to be gone, the things that we're going to be doing on those days, and planning out my outfits based on that. I don't want to overpack because I'm only checking in a medium-sized suitcase. I'm really trying to travel as light as possible. There's one thing for sure, that I need to be able to travel with ease and still have all of my ostomy, ileostomy essentials that I need on this very long travel day. No, the 19th is where we wear red. We also have
Hey, yo, Plane. Yo, Plane. Yo, Plane, you better not be here for this, player. I don't think you want to see this.
Ordered a bunch of new stuff and I'm trying on some things to make sure that I'm comfortable in it with the pouch.
Plain, where you at, player? Plain, what's good? Not funny. This is not funny, Plain.
Stuff and I'm trying on some things to make sure that I'm comfortable in it with the pouch. This green onesie, although it's very cute, it's not loose enough in my crotch area.
Sorry, guys. Shouldn't have been here for it.
Comfortable in it with the pouch. This green onesie, although it's very cute, it's not loose enough in my crotch area to where it doesn't look like I have a penis.
Now, what you might think that you're watching, or what you may appear to be watching, is a woman whose box has failed on her. Momentarily, it's under construction. No man around. Her life is like, just like the other girl's life. Fun, traveling, working, making money. Just one problem. One box has failed and the other box we don't know. But let's say her box has not failed. But they both talk the same, they both act the same. How do you make the measure? How do you qualify and disqualify? Do you have to see all of this? How do you know she's on that path? How do you know anything about these women?
Onesie, although it's very cute, it's not loose enough in my crotch area to where it doesn't look like I have a penis, a very huge penis. So this will be a no-go. Is that inappropriate?
Introducing our cutting-edge Smart Zoom reading glasses, co-developed by NASA engineers.
I'm really counting down the days, like literally. When I get back from Bali, I have 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, to get my reversal, and I'll be done with this ostomy mess forever. Forever, forever, I love you forever. That how song go? Hey y'all, before we get back into the video, I want to take a quick 90.
Yo, I did my thing already, man. Come on, man. I done did two something hours of that other shit. Can I have some fun?
Seconds to introduce today's video sponsor. It's me. Well, actually, it's my travel agency, Lux Nomad Travels, and it's your passport.
Look, she has a whole travel agency. Look, she's a boss. Is she good enough for you brothers?
Pack half and half. Half carry on bag. Half and enough supplies to last me if either or gets lost. So should I put all of my things in my so what I'm going to make sure is that
I just wanted to put a little cap on this series, because like I said, this woman is a queen. She's a boss. And she got some other issues.
these are my wafers. Things that I have the 2-piece my bags. So what I'm going to make sure is that I have all of these. These are my.
We're playing that.
So what I'm going to make sure is that I have all of these. These are my bags, and then enough to match these. These are my wafers. Things that I have the 2-piece ostomy system. Every time I change these, every 3 or 4 days, I need one of each. I have 14 to last me for a week and a half. Now, I only change my bag about twice a week. So there's obviously plenty for the next week and a half, but I want to be sure that if there are any leakages, any explosions, anything that happens while I'm abroad, I want to be prepared and have enough of these ostomy supplies. Something that I realized that in the very beginning of me having the ostomy, and I didn't really know how to change it myself. I didn't know how to care for it basically without calling the doctor or calling my ostomy nurses. And one night really scarred me, and I never want to experience this again, is leakage. I didn't know what to do. And I ran through about 3 or 4 of these in one night, and I never want it to happen again.
Sorry, guys. Just trying to help. Just trying to help, man.
Or not. That's going to occur on this long 24-hour travel day. So I do have these plastic bags, and I have some flushable wipes for your body, and I have some lavender scent antibacterial wipes. Thankfully, on the first flight, it was only like
Now, this is what your black sisters look like when you see them in the street. Looking good, girl.
on that flight. However, I didn't have any flare-ups. I didn't have any major bag blow-ups or.
She didn't have any flare-ups. She didn't have any major bag blow-ups, extra leakage and stuff from the complications of her box. You don't know that she's going through that when you see her in the airport looking good.
For this a long 15-hour flight. So thankfully, on the first flight, it was only like 45-minute flight. However, I didn't have any flare-ups. I didn't have any major bag blow-ups or even.
Hello? Hello? Praise Jesus.